Bulletin boards. What is a bulletin board? Hey everybody, my name is Jen Gear and I am coming to you to teach you about bulletin boards. Yes, those are the things that are in the grocery stores as you walk in, back in the day. That was where you would post, hey, I need somebody, or I mow lawns. Can I come mow your lawn? And you'd take the little tag and, you'd call them later, right? Old school bulletin boards. Now, even though our age is very, very digital, we can't forget about painting our town pink, letting people know in our town what we do. So today, yes, you get to learn about bulletin boards. Now, you can find these in so many places. And my tip to you is when you find them, save the name of the place, laundromat on CY, and put it in your notes section in your phone. So if every 2 weeks you run around, do a circle around your town and put up bulletin boards, you're going to let those people know that you're still here. You're the jewelry lady for the area. There's not a lot of people that use bulletin boards for network marketing, but you can, right? Some of the grocery stores I go to still have the bulletin boards up. We've seen laundromats that have them. Gas stations, lots of gas stations have them. Dog laundromats, yes, we've seen one there. But as you're traveling around the state, around the country, you want to have this stuff with you because you never know what or where you will see a bulletin board. And if you can put up at least the minimum a business card, then you can get connections all over the United States, right? Yes, it's old school, but there are so many people, believe it or not, that are not on social media, right? There's so many people that are not on social media. So here's a few tips for bulletin boards. You can search them on Google. They're called tag tear off forms. That's what they are. Here, let me show you what I had found this morning just because I wanted to give you a visual of what these look like. So these are take a number flyer, tag, what have you. And, something like this. So that means you can, it gives you ideas, right? So we would put something here about your jewelry business and you would slice those and people could take them, right? These are fun. There's funny ones on here too. So Google is huge for that. But I wanted to show you other ways you can do it without having to create the take off the tag. Because if you're like me and I took some tiny little tag off a paper, who knows where it would end up? It'd come out in the dryer all crumpled up because I couldn't find it, right? So you could create little flyers. Now these are flyers that I put inside my customers' orders bags. I always recommend having a photo. If you're not a fan of your photo, get somebody to take a professional photo of you. But your favorite photo, if it's a photo you use on your profile, it's one you like, those are photos that you want. It is because you connect a face with a name and you look nice, right? People will look at you. They may, if you don't have a photo and your name may be Susie and they hate Susie because Susie did XYZ and Susie and Susie and Susie. But if you have your smiling face, yes, show some teeth, and your name is Susie, they're going to look past the name. I know women are crazy, but guys are too, right? Okay, so you could use some small flyer like this. You totally could, and you could put them up everywhere. You could get bigger flyers and create them. These are some I've created a while ago. I pulled out all of them, and, you could do hiring for the summer, job opportunities. Now, this one here, this one says, snap a pic of this flyer and personal message me for a free info kit. Now we talked about Bombitas. You'll want to find that video. It's called the Bombitas or info kit. It's in the list of videos, but it talks about, it's on bright colored paper. So it's going to stand out, right? It is short and simple and it is in large, bold font that you can read. I do not recommend any cursive fonts or script fonts because they're hard to read and they're not teaching that in school anymore, right? Yeah. So anything that is quick and easy to read. Now this one is snap a pic and I took a picture of myself with a phone. So instantly we're thinking, oh, she's got a phone. Oh, I'll just take a picture of this. So this picture would be in their phone if they're scrolling through their photos and they'll go, oh, I remember I was interested in a job opportunity or whatever, right? So I have this flyer, okay? Now, when I put up flyers like this, or like this, it's on the board. They're going to take my last one. Dang it, I'm done. They took it the day I put them up, and I'm not coming back around for 2 weeks. Nope. What you want to do is, and I'm going to write this on here because I did not do it earlier. Let's do this. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is this here. Let me show you. This is a way for you to put this one on the bulletin board and then put a little envelope below it that says take one. Now inside the envelope are extra business cards, and you could put it up like that. So you can, when you go and you're traveling around, make sure you have lots of push pins. Don't steal push pins or anybody else's. Don't move people's flyers to put yours up. That's so not cool, and it's bad karma, okay? So there's your push pin. You'll put that in, and then your take one. So this idea here where it says take one, if they're all out, they can take a photo, right? You could put this with any flyer you have, and it would work. Okay, any flyer you have or create. Least minimum, get yourself some business cards. You don't have business cards? I'm gonna show you something else. You're like, I'm not creative enough. I can't create flyers like that. It's totally okay, right? I learned and I got better. It just takes time. But I get it, okay? So Paparazzi, when they send us boxes of stuff, or your kit, you got flyers in them, right? You got some sort of flyers. You could chop up a box, you could chop up your flyers, and you can create your own. This here was created with tape. You can see how I laminate was with tape. You can purchase signs, right? These are available at the dollar store. You could, if you're like, I don't have a business card, no excuses, baby. You can print off photos and put your face on there. Faces with names, anything fun and where you are smiling, anything fun, right? Join the fun team and put a picture of you and your team. If it's, you know, your family, it's a family business. But on here, you can see I wrote in a marker, right? I chopped up the cards I got out of my Fashion Fix order or your new kit, right? I chopped up one of the newsletters that Paparazzi had, okay? Or you can print stuff out. Same thing where it says, take a pic, right? Find me on Facebook. This is the front and back of my card. Or down below, the same thing. Take one down below and you just attach that there. I would tape it or something like that. So it's attached. So this here is super cheap and easy to make, right? So you could, like I said, write your list of where to put up bulletin boards as you go. Have things in your purse. If you're like, well, I don't carry a big purse, Jen, or I don't this, or I don't that, that's fine. But the minimum, have some business cards with you. And like I said, if you don't have a business card, download a digital one. So if somebody does run into you, you could give them that information. So as always, if you found value, like, subscribe, share. This is Jen Gear, and we'll see you next time.